Yeah, yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so rugged. So right. It's so right. It's so rugged. So right. One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many feels on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, what's for breakfast? 5 fingers.
Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills. We're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Chicago Bears and the Cincinnati Bengals. Out for the opening kick. And away we go in Cincinnati. His return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Gun.
To the air, Burrow. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
180.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. Throw finds Jamar Chase. Down the left sideline he goes. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On to handle the kickoff. Devin Duvernay to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
What is up?
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackle made by Demetrius Knight. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Lights it up.
To throw is Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that tap may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Dude, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
Bails out of the pocket quick. That's caught. This is Loveland. Hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
That's good for our Bears. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
One in behind center with Swift. They'll cobble together a yard there. Stopped by the rookie that time, Demetrius Knight.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The runs that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, They could be the big game.
He isn't holding up. They're into the drop in. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
Couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sidelines. I'm talking as a quarterback. You've got to solve this pass rush because we know one thing about guys in this league defensively. When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Logan Wilson has it. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead. That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
On 2nd and 10 now. It's Burrow. Finds him over the middle. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. T. Higgins the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Out of the pistol, Williams. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Geno Stone picks it off. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Williams pass. Intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Here we go. 11. Wait it.
Burrow from the gun. Finds Chase on the slant. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Burrow on 1st down. Hits him on the in route. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
24-yard line.
2nd and 3 now.
11, mighty. 11. Here we go. Stop.
And play action here. Burrow. On the move, headed right. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's 3rd and short.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 180. 180. Stop.
Sticking in the air. It's Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
On 2, ready? Gun. Stop.
To the air again, it's Burrow. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. That's the end of our opening quarter. Our score, 14-0. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance.
180. Eleven MT.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Flush out to his left. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
17 yards.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
12. 180.
3rd and long. Here's Burrow. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for him. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
I'm one, ready?
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far. The Bears decide to call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. 4th and forever coming up.
11 mighty. 11. Here we go.
Trying for it with Burrow. Has some room to work. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 20-zip lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
I know you got a mixture of looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary. He just made him pay.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
Let it up.
This drive is going to begin with a run by Swift. Oh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bears first down. Going to run again with Swift. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series. That will get us stuck for a loss.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
Gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Bears first down.
First down throw by Williams. That's to his back, Sean Johnson. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Off the play fake, Williams. Man, these guys just can't get out of their own way right now, and we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
Yeah, kind of stuck in a loop right now. I don't care what sport it is. If it's golf, if it's shooting a free throw, bat and baseball, like you grip it tight and you grip that ball tight, usually bad things fall off.
No place to go, so he just threw it away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Gun. Dot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Bengals send out the punting unit. On the return for the Bears, Devin Duvernay. Fields this at the 19. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to get him further up their side of the field with a nice return there, partner. Up past the 35.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. The Bears at a deficit. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Buying some time right. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's a Chicago first down. Offense up to the line fast.
First down, Bears.
First down, here's Swift. Shoots away from one. And gave him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's second down. Working quickly here.
Filthy.
Williams on the play action. Cut near the goal line. He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Williams to throw here. 3rd and 1. Body trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Santos' kick is good. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Charlie Jones on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On 1, right?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Here's Burrow. Right back to Chase. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line.
Gotta go full.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 15 yards.
12.
That's good for a Bengals
11.
first down.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Finds a seam down the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. The Bears going to use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go. 11. Hot. 180. Place hot.
On first down, here's Burrow. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home that sack.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Look at that power, deep left side. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get more points to end the lopsided first half. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. McPherson at the point after. No problems on the extra point there. And the Bengals continue piling on to this lead.
There's 3. Evan McPherson with the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing here just before halftime. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Bengals watches the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. And there it is. He just kept choosing to go backward, partner. And now he's all the way in his own end zone for a safety. Cannot believe it. Brock, what did we just see there? Is that some new strategy that I've never seen before for returning kicks?
Nope.
Because I don't think we're ever going to see it again.
I don't think we'll ever see maybe him again get that chance.
This will be grabbed at the 5. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. No, you're not seeing things incorrectly, folks. You do not need glasses. They are, in fact, lining up to punt on first down.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Williams off the play fake. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. It's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Working from the gun, Williams. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. Escapes the defender. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
He rolls to his right. Oh, he's going for it again. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Bears first down.
Williams from the gun. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And they take him down right along the 30. Goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Swift on second down. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Offensive line pass.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Williams on first down. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's second down.
Now Williams. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up third down. Third and long for him here. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Can't. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. And they get on top of it. Wow, nearly 2 turnovers on the same play. But he'll stay with them after the interception.
You know what? Everybody loves a good lateral, right? They're great at the turkey bowl. They're great in the backyard growing up as kids. They're great on the hook and ladder. But in execution, they're incredibly risky. There's a reason you so rarely see them in the NFL. It's because they are a prime opportunity for a fumble and an easy recover for the defense.
And I guess they've had enough of this possession. They've got the punter out there on first down. And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
What is on?
First down, Williams getting out to his left. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Demetrius Knight has it. And the Bengals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Gun. Dot. Wide eight. Dot.
Burrow to the air now. Just keeps connecting to Chase. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Dot.
Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. A 4th in this game, and one more ties the record. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again.
37, Bears 3. McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with him.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Williams to throw. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play. Just loose, incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Headed out right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Geno Stone picks it off. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Dot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Finds him on the slant. And they won't manage a ton. This gets to about the 26. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
2nd and 7 at the Bears.
Burrow from the gun. Short pass brought in. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
11 MT, tape. 11 MT.
Burrow on 1st down. That is comped, and it's Higgins again. They're going to go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
At the 4-yard line.
11, 11, 11. Stop.
To the air again. It's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be content.
He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals stretch their lead on the final play of the third. T. Higgins, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals continue adding on to that lead.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, starting the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. Vacates quickly left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Colston Loveland. So it'll be 2nd down. Out of the pistol, Williams. He set up the screen here to Swift. And he'll get it up to the 27. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Williams to throw on 3rd. It's on target to Moore. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Looking quickly here. First down, Williams to throw. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Has his man caught by Odunze. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the first on 4th down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 8-yard line.
And the shotgun against the Swift. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And he will not get them to that marker. All he can do is get back to the line. 4th down.
Well, positive yardage is positive yardage, and he got what he could before getting out. But it still leaves him short of the first after what looked like a broken play.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears putting up points in a game decided. It's a Romadunze touchdown. Williams has his guys set, looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. Following that timeout, they're lining up. They're going to try to come up with 2 points.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
On play action, Williams buying some time right. And he's going to get in for 2 points, which, well, it doesn't do a ton to help on the scoreboard right now, partner, but a positive moment at the very least. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Here we go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Taken in by Norfolk. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
They're going to pass it here. That one connects. And this is down all the way to the 3. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. Going jumbo set on this first and goal.
11.
3-yard line.
Sticking in the air. It's Burrow. Catch is made in close. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Bengals continue adding to an insurmountable lead. McPherson at the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals tack on 7 more to their lead.
Bengals 51, Bears 11. Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. He rolls to his right. He can run it. He's forced down bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Completed to his running back. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First down throw by Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Second and 10 now. Williams. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Offense up to the line fast.
36 yards. That's good for a Bears first down.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Working quickly here.
Brought down at the
off the play fake. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down.
On play action, here's Williams. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Williams will look to throw. Into traffic, complete. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing off the play fake. Headed out right. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely.
And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with the touchdown. The Bears making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Well, there was no hesitation there. I mean, none whatsoever. Putting the offense out to go for 2 there, Brock, and really at this point, what do you have to lose?
Yeah, you got nothing to lose, and really this decision made before you ever hit the field offensively. From this point forward, you're trying to get as much as you can, as quickly as you can, and that means these 2-point conversions.
And they bring him down around the 34. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Off the play fake. Burrow. Hits his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds after looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business.
And stop me if you've heard this before, Rob. They scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Bengals running them out of the building. T. Higgins, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
17. McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest. Here he goes, one final shot. Has him on the quick hitter. Keeps away from one. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and some positives to build on in that nice extra time off. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.